Hi everyone, I'm Miss Danielle Rosenzweig. I teach Judaic Studies in RKYHS. This week's Parsha is Parsha's vayechi, and we are coming to the end of Sefer Bereshit. As Yaakov is nearing the end of his life, he gives a bracha to each of his 12 sons. But not only does he give a bracha to each of his sons, he also gives a bracha to Menashe and Ephraim, the two sons of Yosef. When Yosef brings Ephraim and Menashe to Yaakov, he famously switches his hands over their heads, and he puts his right hand over Ephraim and his left hand over Menashe, and he blesses them, showing that Ephraim is going to be the Behor, the more successful one, and Menashe is going to be the less successful one. And Yosef stops his father and he says, Abba, you should switch your hands. And Yaakov says, no, they're both going to be successful, but Ephraim's going to be the most successful. And he blesses them, and he says, when Israel goes to bless their children, they should bless them just like Ephraim and Menashe. V'yasimcha Elokim k'Ephraim v'Menashe. And from that pasuk, Rashi says that when we go to bless our children, we should bless them just like Ephraim and Menashe, just like Yaakov said those words in the pasuk. So a big minhag that a lot of people follow is that on Friday nights we bless our children. When we bless our sons, we say these exact words, Yisimcha Elokim k'Ephraim v'Menashe. And the Chatam Sofer asks a question. He says, if giving a bracha to our children, especially when it comes to the words of Yaakov, is so powerful, why do we only say it on Friday night? And he answers a beautiful answer. He says that during the week, our weeks are so hectic. We're going from here to there, going from work to school, picking up our kids, dropping off our kids. We don't really have time to stop and to think and to look and reflect on what's in front of us. So when we say a bracha or when we're davening, we may not have the time to think and to put a lot of kavana or intent and meaning into the bracha. On Friday nights is when after we go to shul, we light the Shabbos candles and we have Friday night dinner. It's a time during our week we're actually able to stop for a minute and to reflect and to look at the table in front of us and to see what blessings that we have. So when we go to give our bracha to our children, Yisimcha Elokim k'Ephraim v'Menashe for boys, and like for Rivka, Rachel, Leah for girls, we can take a moment and we can build up all that meaning and all that intent and put it into the bracha, and hopefully our bracha will be so much more meaningful and will be more powerful, and we'll be able to really enjoy and mean every word of the bracha that we're saying. So as we go into Shabbos this week, hopefully we'll be able to stop from our busy lives without any distractions, look at the table in front of us, and bless our children with even more kavana, and really mean every word that we're saying. And hopefully our children will take that bracha and will be successful just like Ephraim and Menashe, just like all of our avot, and all those brachot that we wish for them will come into fruition. So with that, I hope everyone has a great Shabbos.